Hey guys, welcome to my Aries friends. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for your August reading and energy update. And how I like to spend our time together is I like to ask for messages around growth and expansion, right? Where do we need self-awareness? How can we move through the energy month to month more in flow? And also to help keep that flow going, I'm going to look into what chakra centers or energy centers might need a little nurturing this month, Aries, to bring about the most flow, the most alignment and clarity. So, all right, I always like to start with getting you guys present. My videos are always under 15 minutes. I do want to mention I am offering a free complimentary thank you giveaway. And if you're interested in a complimentary personal growth reading, there's a video that says giveaway. It's a couple minutes long. It tells you how to enter, and we'll be picking a winner for that mid to late August. So there's still some time to enter. All right, my beautiful Aries friends, take a moment to start focusing in on your breath. I'm going to be sending out a little Reiki energy. Think of it as a little love, a little stillness. I'm going to ask you guys to focus on your breath, breathing in deeply through your nose, holding it at the top, scanning your body and softening away any tensions, any stresses with your exhale. Take a few more deep cleansing breaths at your own pace with the intention to soften your body and still your mind. These are general readings, so allow yourself to get present and hear the messages and see where you can utilize them within your life circumstances to affect positive change. All right, guys, we're going to jump in. Let's go ahead and see what is the first piece of the puzzle. I ask to always be a clear channel, connecting only with energies of the very highest unconditional love, healing, and wisdom. What is it that my beautiful Aries friends need to hear in regards to the energy of August? All right, let's get this started and see what your first messages are. Okay, my Aries friends. So you guys got the 6 of Cups. So I'll show you this lovely card. This card is really about nostalgia and looking back to our childhood, right? So right off the bat, there's a couple things I want to speak on for my Virgo friends. I feel like lots of you have been working on, how do I say this? Healing some relationships within your family. And this is about looking back to childhood and really taking a broader bird's eye view from where you are right now, what lessons you've learned, what life experiences you've had, right? You're kind of in this stage of looking back, learning lessons, and letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, right? Cups are about our emotions, our love. So I really, the first center that's going to jump out at me right now, because this is about looking back into your future and gleaning the lessons from them, right? This can be an emotional time of uncovering different things about yourself, transforming things based on what you were told or taught as a child, really stepping into your own individuality, your own independence, right? And letting go and taking the good childhood memories and thanking them, the ones that seemed more like challenges, so that you can let go and really forgive yourself and forgive others. So with that being said, sacral center is the first one that I am going to ask you guys to lean into this month, right? That's about being open to receive joy and pleasure, and it's about emotional stability, which is needed as we unravel this. And sometimes as we gain new awareness, there's some things that we see differently, and that's what you're working on now. The second center for you guys is going to be your heart center, right? this is about forgiveness, and I feel like there's some forgiveness needed for yourself or others. But honestly, my Aries friends, I'm feeling like you're holding on to something and you need to forgive another person. And for some reason, I'm feeling it's a familiar, right? So this is going to be somebody within your family line is what I feel. And anyway, just something to think on, right? Once you have forgiveness, it just releases that poison, that anger, that disappointment. It just releases it from your body. You can send them away with love and set your boundaries and move forward, right? Sixes also represent celebrating our small successes. So think that's about celebrating all this growth and expansion you've had. And you, Aries, get to decide how you want to move forward in a new way after you uncover these aspects, these emotions, these ways of thinking and habits and things that you were taught in your childhood, right? So those are the first messages coming through for my Aries friends. Again, Six of Cups. So sacral center and your heart center, right? Forgiveness, guys, is so important. I mean, it's really important for ourselves, right? That's why we forgive others, because we don't want to take on the energy of their poor choices, right? And we want to see maybe how we can make different choices, or perhaps even see how we contributed to the situation, so we can forgive both sides, right? And move forward and lighten the load, opening up that space for more joy and more pleasure and more contentment within your life in the sacral center. Okay, now, Moonology is the next deck. We're going to go ahead and ask for what is the next piece of the puzzle. Spirit, that you have for my beautiful Aries friends. What do they need to hear in regards to the energy of August to build upon the Six of Cups energy? And you guys got... it's time to take action, right? So what I'm feeling, first off, you know, the orange is very prevalent in this card, which is the color of our sacral center. And while I don't see green in either card, I still really feel strongly that forgiveness is going to be key. But if some of you resonate more with having to build up your personal power center to kind of set those boundaries, to take the lessons from the past and see what is true for you on your journey moving forward, and letting go of any anger, any resentments, any disappointments. Okay, so your message from Moonology, it's time to take action. Start letting go of that energy. It's not healthy to hold on to anger or fear. Oops, we'll leave that one out for you. It's not healthy to hold that into our bodies. So release and let go, guys. All right. So now we have our two messages, and I always like to close out the readings, guys, with an empowerment message. What do we need to know, and how do we need to get juiced up to move through August with this new information, right? Celebrating our successes, really looking at nurturing heart center. So that's forgiveness, looking at who needs forgiving within your life, whether it's you or somebody else. But this is going to be tied into our childhood. For many of you within your family dynamics. For others, it may be just, you know, something else you're processing from your childhood. But it's looking back at those memories, those lessons, and those experiences, and broadening your perception, and creating new stories based on what you know now to be true. All right, guys. So next, let's get my goddess deck out for you guys. What is it that my Aries friends need to hear as an empowerment message to really juice them up and push them through the month of August? All right, let's see what comes up for you guys. All right, your goddess message is going to be, the message is going to be around your past. This is also card number 37, Aries. So this is 10, and that speaks to closing out a cycle. You're closing out something that you've held on to that's caused a block in your life in regards to past childhood memories. You've been unwinding them. You've been working on forgiveness, on setting healthier boundaries for yourself. And I can't wait to see what message this goddess brings forth. So number 37. And again, her message is going to be about the past. All right. Let me get my glasses and see what this goddess brings for your empowerment message. All right. And here we are. There are certain moments within your personal history that hold great treasure for you now. When you examine your memories, which are the domain of the Greek goddess, I'm going to butcher her name, guys, but I'm going to say Nemonsyne. It's Mnemosyne. Namasyne? I'm not sure, but I'll have to look that up afterwards. But anyway, this beautiful goddess holds great treasure for you now. When you examine your memories, which are the domain of this beautiful goddess, empowered wisdom will be revealed. And that's just what this card and what I was speaking on before, right? Just writing home that this is your message for many of you guys who are tuning in. You're unwinding something from your past memories and gaining a higher perspective to create more flow and balance within your life. The lessons you find are like sacred talismans contained within your past life, like fossils in amber. And it was in your past, not your past life, but that may have slipped out for a reason. This could be, a lesson that you are still learning from past lives, right? And you're expanding on that. Okay, right now, you can trust your instincts that if something brings to mind your past, it is indeed a kernel of the old in the new. This is an amazing opportunity to make informed choices and do things differently. Yes, this is just really reiterating. I love when Spirit does this and just pushing home the message, what we've already kind of spoke on, right? This goddess has another powerful message for you. There are many choice points in your life where you have the power to make beautiful changes and become more creative, more empowered, and more alive. Yes, sometimes memories that live in the cells of our body will trigger palpable fear, but you can move beyond your past to discover new territories. A new vision of freedom will come to you. You won't see the past the same anymore as wisdom replaces numb acceptance. I love that. Wisdom replaces numb acceptance. What we have accepted for so long, blindly, numbly, right? Because it was what was taught to us, right? But as we progress, we are here to move forward our ancestral line. How do we expand upon their teachings and their lessons and broaden them from a higher perspective and let go of the ones that just aren't valid, right? Okay, not in your life. All right. This freedom is gained by willingness and curiosity. Relationships will become rich with potential, and all your natural choices will no longer fall into old patterns that are not serving you. This goddess wants you to experience this miracle. I love that. I love how that wrapped it up. Yes, you guys are ready to transform your memories. Remember, we're taught a lot of things. It's almost like indoctrination or ingraining, and a lot of our past caregivers and our parents, they all had great intention, but we have new knowledge. And as we expand upon this knowledge, we need to be true to ourselves. So, all right, Aries, that's what I have for you this month. Have a fabulous August, and I look forward to connecting soon.